And we are live. Oh, good. I saw
Hey,
the monkey go.
hey, hello. Hey, John, it
Oh, you're
occurs to
there.
me
Cool.
that
Yes,
we didn't do a sound check.
I was doing it while we were talking.
Excellent. All right, thank you.
Yeah, so I kind of did it while we were just chatting beforehand. So I think we're okay.
All right, cool.
So yeah, we got all the sound. I'm
All
like,
right, very good.
yeah, don't want to end up going without having you on there. That was weird.
Yeah, I have to have my mom text us again. Like, hey, we can't hear you.
I know. Cool.
So where are we here? We are
Good.
playing adventure.
Yeah, I see a Captain Grayskull. So Captain Grayskull is actually here with me right
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So just kind of visiting?
Yeah, he came up to visit. Because he wasn't able to make it for the 4th, so he wanted to be able to come up and hang out. So
Oh, that's cool.
his job opened up like that week, and so
Oh,
it was,
yeah, I got it.
makes it tough
Sort of committed.
yeah.
So, well, hey, good to see you, or good to know you're there.
There sounds right.
Um, and way to make him watch the stream, John. There you go.
I honestly I was surprised to see him pop up on the list. um, yeah. So we were still working on Super Adventure. We actually had got last week. We actually were able to make some progress, which was good because the week before that we did not. I think the last bit we were working on is we got the bat actually running around and picking stuff up, right? Because he just
We,
took the key.
right.
Um, where is he? He's
He's
so
oh he's
yeah, so he's still moving around. Oh, come on, let me get that key from you.
there you go. So got
Ah.
the key.
So the only thing that was interesting is the process in which we have it set for the um the chasing, right? So we went with the logic that we said it'll chase at the um once it enters the room, but then after that it has a chance of randomly going somewhere a different direction. Um I was just thinking about doing one of those.
Yeah, I was like, hey, we didn't do any effects to start out the stream. We just got down to business.
Yeah, well, we were running 3 minutes late, so we have to make up for that. Um, so I'm wondering if we should change a little bit about how the back control is happening. Maybe
So
have it
which
check more frequently to see if there's something it should chase after.
okay, that's what I was wondering, like what you meant. Like I didn't know if you didn't like the randomized part. You think it's taken too long to readjust?
I
You
think
know,
there's part of that, yeah.
so also if there's two things in a room, I guess we just have them prioritized based on where that if statement comes in, right? Or will it
Whoa,
hesitate?
that was loud. Wait a second, say that again?
So see that if statement there where it's checking to see if each one of those things is in the room with it.
Right.
What if both things, like two or more things, are in the same room? Will it not be able to decide which one, or will it just always hit the first one in the list? Because it looks or the last one, I
The
guess, will
last
point
one in
to.
the list is which one it should actually get.
Yeah. So, but that sort of does prioritize the list.
Yeah.
So either we try and resolve that and randomize it in some way, or we do a distance thing, or we just accept it as prioritized and be thoughtful about it, I guess. Do we make it go towards swords and then keys and then the chalice, or
I don't even know how it does it.
yeah, I don't well, I think we'd have to kind of make it up, right? There'll be a lot of game plan of adventure to figure that one out.
Yeah, I know, right? Or getting the source and then
Yeah.
reading assembly, which we've not. Well, I haven't done in a very long time.
I haven't done in my lifetime. So
Well,
I'm not a I've not read assembly. I've 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 looked at it. I don't think that counts.
oh,
So
yeah. So I think what we should do. So there's one other option that I was thinking about. We could actually have this piece of logic here populate an array, and then at the end we could then randomize against that array what we want to point at.
Right. So we would kind of like do a roll.
Yeah, that we could roll which one we actually want to go for, assuming that there is one in the room.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
the other thing, like the way it is, where the chalice is like the shiniest object for the bat, I don't think that's necessarily bad. I just figured we should, if we're going to do it that way, we should decide on it. That was more my point.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. I don't know how it makes a decision. All right. So here's the other thing I was thinking about, right? That we could actually, as part of this piece here,
hmm,
maybe we can actually post a message. We could actually broadcast the change room event.
force it to check.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so if it's random, like, so if it's in a room, it's randomly going to point towards a thing, unless there's nothing to point towards. Then it'll stick with whatever the random direction was.
Right. Okay. So in broadcasting that bat changed room, why don't we show that code that's going to happen, what we're trying to cause to happen real quick.
Yeah,
So
it's this
when I receive there it is. So that's going to fire that. Okay.
Yep. And then since all this is doing is just taking the current room it's in and the bat room that it's in, like there's nothing special about it that we have to do. So I think that will actually at least give us a little bit better, functioning.
Yeah. It makes
Like,
our message named worse.
I know. I was thinking about that.
'Cause now it should be something more like bat check room. Whoa.
Well, the thing is this is because the message is actually happening from that other portion. So it's tough because we want this to be the thing. What we probably could do is make a button here and just say we'll make it a command that we can actually just put in both spots versus having it put the stuff, right? So we can say we'll call it point toward game item.
Yeah.
We'll just put it for this sprite. Then we can just take this whole thing and put that there.
Cool.
And now we can put that there. And then we don't even have to call this here. We'll just put this in there.
We just run it, so we don't have to use the broadcast because we're already in there. Okay, great.
Yeah, and now it's clean. Now it looks, this is what we're doing. When the bat changes room, we're pointing towards the game item. So, in a naming convention, it helps us understand what this is actually doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the rest of this is not like that. I just don't know how the methods work. I'm always nervous that it's going to cause it to run so much worse, and it's a little bit harder to follow in those the little window.
Well, this is it's a learning stream, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we are learning more than anybody else. Yeah, so that's there. That's good. That's a lot of raccoons. Yeah, so we've got. Yeah, so let's actually see how this. I'm wondering if we should. I'm wondering if we should do something with the game items to make it easier to manage them. Because here's what I was thinking: is like it would be interesting to have all the game items in one room and see what happens. But, well, I guess I could just do it from the chalice. It's just hard here because.
Yeah, we gotta watch we don't go too far down the rabbit hole here. But yeah.
Well, I know, but I need to figure out somehow to test it with the bat in the same room.
Can you just set all of the things to that first room? Because we have a like a starter room in our list, right?
We do. I think what I need to do is do this and do this too. I think did we do a 0-based index for it? Yeah. Okay. So here's what I did, right? So this set item game room is important because the bat needs to know where it's at.
Mhm.
So I think this will do the trick,
Okay.
but it'll be in a bad spot. Let's see. Did I put the chalice? Hey, put the chalice in there.
It did.
Okay.
Now, it took the key. So there he is.
I should have gotten the sword. Yeah, see, he's not coming after the chalice.
Is he? If you were holding the sword, would he come after that? I wonder.
I think he did. I got to get the key from him right at the beginning.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, he doesn't care about the chalice. It would seem. Well,
Well, it's hard to tell
he
because
left the room right away.
oh, the chalice
we
is
won.
in the room.
We won.
Oh my goodness, I can't do this. Let's try to see. I forgot that it would win. The winning condition is just getting it in the room.
Is it because it's touching the castle?
Yeah, let's. What's the room below it? Is that room 1? I think that's room 1. Why is the bat not moving?
Yeah, what happened there? It's actually the mover's not moving.
Yeah, but
Is the game not running? It looks like the flag popped up.
all right. Well, now it's.
I think Snap stops running.
See, it's actually.
Chasing the key, but not the chalice. Trying to lead him in.
Yeah. What room is he in? 3.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, see, he didn't even come
He's-
towards.
Yeah, he's not pointing at the chalice. That's weird. What is up with that?
I don't know. So this point towards should definitely be doing it. The chalice. Say. Did I spell this right? Oh, wait a minute. Is it case sensitive?
Maybe?
Wait a minute.
Oh.
No, because I have all these. These are all lowercase.
And they're all, yeah, and it works for all those, so.
Can we do something like have it say something? I thought there was like something like that you could be like,
It's a, yeah, you can.
all right, here we go. Let's do this. I'll say like get over here, chalice, chalice.
I feel like Snap even has some sort of a console that you can implement, but I'm not sure about that. Which is weird. It's weird the way it works, but for this kind of debugging stuff. She's
It
able to
picked it
grab
up.
it. Oh, you got the key from the other room, and it picked up the chalice. Now it's got both. Oh, no, it dropped the chalice.
Where is the chalice?
Where did it go?
Oh no, he put it inside the wall. That is rude.
Did he put it in the castle?
I think he put it in one of the walls, like just off the screen.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know how he fixed that one. That's an interesting bug. So why would this mover not go towards it? The only thing I can think is that is this spelt wrong? Oh wow, you're knocking me all over the place there. Oh wait,
Why just
no,
the
this should've been
chalice?
okay. I don't know. Let's do. All right, so it knows it's in room 1, so that's okay. And the bat has its room number, so when that's executing, it should know. It's able to pick up other things. Yeah, let me see if maybe I need to do the sword too and see if.
Right? Like, see if those are working. Like, that's. Alright, so here's a sword. It's hard to tell. He like swapped with them.
That's
He's
because the
like-
key is there. Shoot.
Yeah, you need to like take the key from him. And run into another room. Oh, now he's got everything. There you go. Get rid of the key.
Oh wait a minute, he's going into that room. Damn it.
Oh, he was going toward the sword though. So now if you take the sword and there's nothing in the room, you should come toward it.
So he's at least
did.
okay. So he's doing that portion. You know what was interesting is he doesn't look like he picks stuff up when you're not in the room, though.
Hmm. That's weird. I have to look at the code for that.
Yeah, I thought we accounted for it.
Maybe because it's not visible, so it doesn't have a position.
No, they always have a position because we always see we'd see this little arrow.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe, but that doesn't.
Maybe you can't touch it though. Do we use touching?
We do use touching.
But that's for the adventurer. Do we use it for the bat? We do.
We do
So the touching might not work.
when it's when it's not shown.
Yeah, so we would have to have like a. Like,
No, it's because of this.
oh, that'll do it too, I guess, huh?
So we want to do it when it's touching the bat. Shown isn't the right answer because shown was what we were doing to identify.
We need the room.
Yeah. So we actually need this to be
Like an in-room kind of deal.
Yeah, I think we need to have so we're gonna need to do an equals, right? So we're gonna need to be able to say that the bat room number
Mhm.
is
Equals
equal
item.
to the current
Item.
room number.
Yeah, which is in that local variable, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that'll do it then.
Yeah.
Because that's how we were okay. That's how we were doing it for the adventurer because we didn't want to run into things and bring them with us. Right? So that's probably
Yeah.
why we just brought that along.
So let me see. I may need to put this in here as well. Yeah, because I have the same logic here too. All right. Did we do that for the chalice too? We did. Add
Probably
to the
did it for
chalice.
everything.
I didn't know if we had added the new logic to the chalice. I couldn't remember. That's not what I wanted to do. Gosh darn it. Oh, I already had it duplicated. So I needed it on the gold key, and then I need it on the chalice. I need it on the black key. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was that. Right, so that should be everything. So then put this back in here. Sword was good. Black key. Oh. Are you bouncing around the room?
I am, you know, just while we do this little refactor, I figured I'd play with the aliens. Oh, I'm smashing you. I can see it now on the stream. That did exactly what I thought it would.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It's funny though, because it's going a long time, because you're giving back exactly this. It's only taking that little bit off.
Yeah, we made it a very small amount, so it kind of keep going for quite a while, so. So, alright, so I put that in there now. So we should be able to test it with even with just the key. Because the bat should come down here now with the key. Oh.
He didn't get it? He did not.
What is happening here?
Bats in room 5. Oh, he's got a sword. But we were there. He's going right for it, right? So we should have. I can't tell. Because there's two things, I can't tell which one he would end up with. Is he bouncing between them? That was weird.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, so
He got
now
the
he went.
chalice.
How long does that stay up?
I think forever until, if you don't say like a time.
Oh. Well, that's a little longer than I had intended. I should clear that, huh? I didn't realize it would work like that. I just assumed it would. How do you clear the say?
Maybe say nothing? No, I think it'll just give you a bubble then.
This here.
Yeah, I wonder if it would be in the clear graphic effects.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. But I don't know that we want to do that either, because it would strip off the colors and stuff.
Yeah, it would be a lot. Alright, so that's good. This is still weird. I wonder, can you look up to see if touching doesn't work when something's not visible?
I can.
Because maybe that is what's causing it now. Does it stay on there?
Let's see.
Alright, so that help doesn't say whether it does it that way or not.
I'm looking. Doesn't really say.
Oh, you know why? Alright, so I did just figure it out. I just realized.
Okay.
that the reason this is only going towards the golden key and it's not going towards the chalice is because it's getting the first item from the list. And so it's if there's two things that are in the room, it's only ever going to take the first thing that's in that list. I think what we might be able to do is in this test here, where we're just going to say in the room, maybe we can say and the item.
So if we didn't, so we could do that like that random roll thing too. There, instead of doing find first item, just bring them all back and then pick a random number, 0 to length kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe
that find first item does it. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what's doing that to us. I wonder if there's a and blank of this, all but first of, length of, index of. Ooh, is this maybe the one that does it?
Keep items.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a filter. It's like a filter.
Right. So it'd be like a select, right? So we'd be able to get all of them.
Does it actually? So it preserves the original array, though, right? It just gives you a result of what comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could do something similar to the one that's already here. Oh, let me stop this code, otherwise it's going to really, really be slow. Yeah, so I think we can basically take this same logic here. Kind of put this there, and then take this. Ah, shoot. I did want to put it there. Just running out of room in this window. So input name is values 2. So if we keep those items.
Right, so now you get
just those. So then we could take this out. We could put this here.
But we still have to we have to set it to 1 eventually. So we still need to do like a spin.
Yeah. Can I get over here? Okay. What I need to actually do is I need to make a new variable here so we can say items. Oh, wait a minute. I can do it as a script variable, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can actually do that.
So I'll just do it as a script variable, and we'll call this one.
So you don't need a separate gray block. If you just hit that little right caret arrow, it'll give you another one, just so you know.
Then I'm going to do that.
I thought you might want to do that.
Yeah, because then we want this to be game items. So it's pluralized, and then this can be that. Because then we're going to have something that's going to go through that list and return a game item. So I'm going to keep this over here. So we need to do... this is numbers from... We want a
so we're going to need item, pick a random number between 1 and length of items, right?
Yeah.
Of the returned items.
Oh, here we go. I was trying to find it. I was like...
And then that's going to be the keep items.
Right, so we want to take a random of that.
I think you might want that whole block. Because I think that's going to give you the total length. Oh no, game items the local. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, this is the local one. Ooh, I wonder if that'll cause a problem.
Because the name conflict, it might.
Yeah, we'll just do game items in room.
There you go. What seems to be the problem?
I don't know. When I hit enter or OK, it just didn't do anything.
And yeah, you're gonna have to do that.
Fortunately, that was the only one. So now we need to take the item from here. So I think what we do is we say, not index of a thing. Let's say item one of.
Of
Oh, here we go.
Item of. So pick a random number of keep items.
And then we need to have a set. So now this will be a set game item from that. Then we can put this back there.
But we still got to put that keep items in. So that's setting game items to.
Yeah. So what we're doing, right? So as we come through here, we're saying, all right, so go through the items, find all the items that are in the room, right? Mm-hmm. So this now gives us a list of just items that are in the room.
Right.
Then the next thing is we're going to set the game item that we want to point towards to a random number that's in the items that are in the room.
Right, but you need to add that game items in room to the of.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was reading it wrong, so I mean I was saying it wrong, but you still need. I knew you needed something in that list.
You know what was funny about it is like that list doesn't stand out as like a spot to put stuff. So.
The little image.
Yeah. Like everything else kind of has like an indentation, like you could tell like this is a spot to put something. But then these are just like a little grid there. It's weird. To me, it doesn't stand out as much, so I just missed it.
Right, because it doesn't look like a hole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so then we get all those, then we get the one item from there, this fills it in, and then it does the same thing that it did normally.
Right. It'd be nice to be able to kind of see that in a variable. Like, can we show that local variable just while we're debugging it? So we know what it's pointing at. I'm just interested to see how that random. I guess it would be the local game item here.
We can't show local.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right.
Oh, we can do this.
Yeah, and say what it is.
Yeah.
Can you put game item in there? The item one of game item?
I guess we could.
Just say it at the end, even at that rate.
Oh yeah, we just put it right. Yeah, actually,
stick it at the end of all the ifs, or at the top too. There you go. Just want to see how that roll works out, right? Just to make sure it's doing what we thought it was, which I can't imagine it wouldn't, but those blocks are a little weird. Something broke, huh?
What? What?
Something.
Where something is trying to use this game items and I didn't see what it was. Oh, wait a minute. You know what it might be? No, I don't know what it might be. Maybe this. Maybe I need to get rid of that.
Just because the block's there, it's almost like a compiler error. You think?
Oh, it may have been because it was trying to do a set game items. Oh, wait a minute. Game items. There we go. So it wasn't that. It was not that. It was the other item. That's
so code that
silliness.
doesn't run.
Oh,
All right,
gold
so
key.
All right, so got it. Gold key. Chalice.
Because it's still got the chalice. That was weird.
Oh, yellow dragon. That's weird.
Wait a minute, sweet.
It just sees whatever game item. It doesn't pick up the dragon, but it moved. It went to it. It doesn't even go to it, huh? Because it's not in the if. It probably just.
It's
falls
not
out.
in the if. Oh, it's just that it was in room 4. So it went into room 4. It said, "Hey, there's yellow dragon" was an option.
Right, but then it rolled for it, but it just
Yeah.
must have just done nothing.
It did nothing.
Except say it because we make it say it.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool, actually. I mean, I think that's working. I wonder if we should add it to point towards.
It was able to pick up the dragons in the emulator.
Oh, yeah. Well, and it was crazy because you could pick up a dragon you could actually pick up the bat too.
Right.
And the bat could have a dragon. It was weird. I was like, oh, I don't know if picking up the bat is something we want to necessarily implement.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
It would. But I think it would be good to. I don't want to actually do that. Maybe we should add the other ones in here, right? So we'll just come in here, put this down here. Oh, it's the wrong spot. So we can say the yellow dragon and is that the right ones? Yeah, green dragon, yellow dragon. All right, so the other thing we need to do in here is we got to have it report its changed rooms. Actually, this one doesn't even change.
Yeah, the green one stays, right? Like he
Yeah.
doesn't follow you. He just follows you around the room.
Yeah, but I'm gonna at least put this here.
Oh, wiped it out.
Yeah, that was pleasant. Because it doesn't leave, so I think we're fine with that. Let me just, whoa, not that whole thing. That's there. I think that's good. So now here's a different story, right? Because this one, I'm gonna want this duplicated because I'm gonna need this in another spot. Let's put this here. Set item game room. I guess in here is where we're gonna actually do this. Right? Because this here is when we receive the golden dragon is changing rooms. So we're actually going to report it on that side.
Okay.
So at least now we should have the room item stuff.
Yeah, and the bat's working properly, and we got that little randomizer in there, which gives it a little fun. The random stuff always makes it feel like more alive, right?
Yeah. I should probably save it.
So he's pointing at the gold key. Hello, Chalice. Now he's pointing at Chalice. But he stopped. He's got both?
And then he pushes one off the screen. We may have to put like a weight on after they pick something up. Like,
Yeah, or can we dump out? Is there a way to do like a... Like, you know what I mean? If you're already holding something, but that's not really the way it works.
no, it's supposed to be able to change it. I don't know what the timing is.
So you're saying like put a little weight after the drop before he can be picked up again?
Yeah.
Apparently he pointed toward the black key.
Well, hey, the yellow dragon changed rooms, but did not change his. Didn't update his thing.
Oh, you're
Oh.
right.
Does that not do what I thought it did? Yeah, it's supposed to be item name. That
Is current room number not what we think it is? Is it like the player room number?
no, because it was private. Yellow dragon,
Yeah.
green dragon. Okay, I got those named properly. Right, because if you look at the variables here, this is. See, it's private. Yellow dragon. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, is it... Does this...
Hey,
No.
wait, why is... So, you know what's funny? We're not actually using current number. We have another special one here. I don't know why. We must be reading it from some
Oh.
other place.
Yeah, the gold dragon room number, we must...
That should probably fix it.
The dragon... Here he comes.
Alright, now his room changed. Ah!
Oh, the back of the chalice now.
Hey, how'd this key get back here? Alright, I want to save because it's getting really slow on me here. But this is looking
Okay.
pretty good. I think we've got so we got the dragons, it's pointing towards it. Seems like that's all working appropriately. The room is random, like the items in the room that it points towards is random. The only thing is we may need to tune this a little bit. Maybe make that 400. Because it seems like it was not doing often enough.
Where is that? Where'd you change that?
Oh, the
Right
the
there,
random.
okay, the
Yeah, so I just
400.
adjusted how frequently it's going to do it. The only other thing I was thinking about is how to address the two. I was wondering if we should try to do something where we can make the bat. Maybe we need to have it change directions when it picks something up.
So like it grabs it and runs away?
Yeah.
I could see how that would work. I don't know if it works that way, but...
I know. That's why.
Um... I don't know. I might be able to just kind of leave it working as it is. It's giving you the effect mostly.
I can't. Oh, I can't. You can't take it from the bat,
Oh, you just have to wait for him to put it down?
but you can
Like how is
grab the
or
bat.
you grab the bat? Can you smash him into something you don't need? Like a dragon? Can you feed him to the dragon?
Probably.
I have to watch it on the stream, by the way, so I'm
Okay.
a little delayed.
Oh, interesting.
Look how fast he is.
Yeah, like everything's much faster on.
I'm sorry, I'm watching on the stream, so I'm, like I said, I'm a little delayed, but I saw him come through with the bridge. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that could be a problem.
Yeah, so you weren't able to take. So here's the thing, right? So you weren't able to. It's able to steal stuff from you, but you can't steal stuff from the bat.
So you have to catch the bat if he gets your stuff.
Yeah. That may
it looks
be.
like- It looks like he swaps stuff though when he touches it. So maybe you can feed him something.
Yeah. That's the idea, right?
Right.
Like that's how you kind of can. But the.
Can you pick up that dead dragon? Can you feed him dead dragons?
No. You just run into the dragons, which is interesting.
How do you have the magnet?
Because the bat brought it out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right. I know. It's like I'm just trying to recreate the. Where is this bat? I want to see.
So you can't take stuff from the bat, but you can take the bat.
Right.
Oh, that's going to be tricky to put
Right.
into place.
Oh, ooh, that was interesting.
Oh, and we have the hidden passages too.
I know the hidden map seems like it'd be kind of cool.
Want to work on a new game soon though.
I know. All right, so see, the bat now picked up the dragon. Oh, where are you? Mm. The bat is really fast. We're gonna probably have to speed up that bat a lot.
Yeah, he does just kind of fly in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he got you. Wow, he took your sword and just ran.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Look at it behind, but wow. All right, yeah. So I guess we need to speed up the bat, and we need to change the grabbiness. Like we can't grab stuff from. Look at him. Ah, it was the.
Yeah. So I was trying to. Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to put something in here that says if the bat has it, we can't let them. We can't take it. But we have to be able to grab the bat. So maybe we need to put the fact that we can grab the bat in first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's because we have to override the bat to then follow or like basically stick to the adventurer instead of following the bat follower, like the whatever we call that
Yeah, the
turtle
bat mover.
mover. That's what it was. So that's going to be a little weird to kind of. So there's going to be a condition there.
Yeah.
If we add bat as something that can be like that item held, and then we do the bat mover stuff based on the item held. Oof. It's going to get sketchy.
I know. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess that'll leave us something to do for next time.
Yep.
So let's maybe
will.
review what we did here and consolidate. Make sure there's nothing we're leaving out of whack.
Yeah. So we've got. Right. So ultimately, we were trying to make it so that the problem we were having is the bat was not following other items in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, oh, good. I can't edit right from that. So we added this capability of saying, let's find all the items in the room, which is what we did here now. So we do keep items, and we put them into this game items in room, and then from that we randomly selected just one item, and then from there we just take that item and then point towards it, which seems to be working great. Like that seems to be happening as it's supposed to. So we're always pointing to something new, which is great.
Mm-hmm. And it's able to pick up the chalice and all that, which we were having problems with because it was just of the way we set it up. So
Yep. Yeah. So that was pretty much the main piece. The other thing is we added the stuff into the green dragon, so when it changes rooms, we're actually reporting it back to our list of items. So we've got that happening, which is great. The next piece is going to be, I think really that's kind of what we accomplished, because it was tough getting that testing for the bat. Maybe that's something we can address next week too, is we can actually reduce it down to a single room. Then we could just put the stuff in that one room and see what happens, especially for the bat testing.
Right.
But we need to make the bat. So next time we're going to make the bat hold, or we can grab the bat, and the bat can hold on to other stuff, which will mean that we'll have to keep track of whether the items will have to keep track of whether they're held by the bat or by the adventurer, which we don't currently do.
No, we don't really.
We just have item held.
Yeah, so the adventurer knows and the bat knows, but the game doesn't. We don't really differentiate between them, like you said, because the bat knows what it's holding, right? That's that item held, and the game and the adventurer.
Yeah.
Bat item held.
Oh wait a minute, we do have them.
We kind of
separate.
know. Yeah, we do have them separate. Bat item held and item held.
Okay, good. So if we do it that way, then we should be able to actually have one not be able to do the other, but go the other direction. I think we do need to do something about the fact that it can kind of take two items and like bang it all the way across to off the screen, kind of a thing.
Yeah, that's weird. I think maybe that weight with the pickup might be.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to get there for that.
Yeah, because it just takes like a tick and then it'll be sort of out of range.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. That's exciting.
We both ended up with green aliens. That's funny.
That is funny, considering it's random, right?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't invade? Maybe I'll do an invade too.
There's so many
grand
invades
finale.
going on. Yeah, we'll do a little grand finale. Why not?
Get some fireworks in there.
Get some fireworks.
That should be a big one. Oh yeah.
Here we'll go. We're gonna go big, and then we'll have to go home. Oh, the aliens are banging. Oh, 600. That is kind of crazy. All right. Good.
Oh man. Cool.
It is. It's very fun. All right. It is time to continue on with the weekend. So we will leave you here with adventure at this point.
Yep. And if anybody wants to see how this all began, you can check us out on our YouTube channel. Maybe we should get a link into the chat or something for that. I think it's listed below on the page here.
It is on the page. We have
Okay,
it there.
cool.
Yeah. Also, the Manatee County Library is showing them as well.
Indeed, and they have a bunch of other great stuff there too. They got all kind of like arts and crafts. They're having people reading books for kids. It's pretty awesome.
That's great.
So
Yeah.
All right. Guess everybody enjoy their weekend.
Yep. Sounds great. All right. Bye, everyone.